So you want to know when you should sell your home so you can get top dollar, multiple offers, and sell within the first weekend? If so, stay tuned for this video because I'm going to break down the top 3 things you need to know about the best time to sell in Boulder, Colorado. And stick around to the end because I'm going to give you the secret listing style that helped my seller get $250K over ask in the first weekend. Hey everybody, Barney Villa here, realtor with Remax of Boulder. Welcome back to another video where I'm going to help you understand the top 3 things you need to know about when to sell your house in Boulder, Colorado. But before we get into that, make sure to like, share, and subscribe because I post content weekly helping sellers navigate the Boulder market so they can sell for top dollar and quickly every time. And for more information on my selling formula, click the link below for my free seller's guide. Point number 1 to understand is to assess the condition of your house. Now, is there a lengthy honey-do list that hasn't been done in a little bit now? Those things I definitely recommend getting to. But if you do want to do upgrades, this is where we'll start to at least have the conversation of dollar for dollar upgrades and what is worth it and what is not when you go to sell your house. Because if you do want to upgrade some things, then I recommend, starting with kitchens and bathrooms, or maybe even assessing some of the more bigger items like the hot water heater or the roof or the siding or maybe even the windows. But you don't have to. This just needs to be reflected in the price. So when it comes to timing the house, understanding the condition that it's in, and the list of things that you either do or do not want to do to get ready to list the house is very important when understanding timing of that house. Because if there is a list of things you want to do and you do want to sell it on the top end for top dollar, then we can do that as long as we adjust the expectation of when your actual first day to list is going to be. Point number 2 to understand is that there will be a pre-list timing period before we go live on the market. And this pre-listing does include some of that honey-do list or those fix-ups that we were talking about in point 1, but now we're talking about the marketing, the photography, and the videos. So before we go live, it's very important to understand this prep period before so that we can make sure the flyers get out, the postcards get out, and the website gets designed and all is in sync with the timing when you're ready to go and list. So again, this pre-listing period is really important for timing because once we gather all that marketing information, then we are ready to list and go live. And point number 3 is really why everyone came here, is to know when you should list your home. And in short, it is in the spring. But here in Boulder, Colorado, we have such low inventory that this timing is not really as necessary anymore, especially in this market when we have such high demand with the buyers and such low inventory on the market. So in short, my answer is in the spring, somewhere between March, April, May, before we get into the school season and everyone kind of gets locked in, to the school systems they want to be in with their children, so that if we back it up, we can get ready, like before that happens. But again, there's really no harm in listing in September. There's really no harm in listing in October or November. The only season I would stay away from is the holidays because less people are looking, more people are spending time with their families. So again, to reiterate, my recommendation to get top dollar and sell the fastest is always in the spring. But as long as we have a strategy in place and we understand the type of buyer that we're trying to attract, really this comes down to you and your timing of when is right for you. So again, in short, it's the spring, but I'm prepared to help you in any season when you're ready to sell. And before we get into the bonus tip, if you are having or struggling with understanding where to price your home in this competitive market and you want to make sure that you sell it for top dollar in the first weekend, comment CMA below right now, which means comparative market analysis, and I'll send you a free report on exactly what I think your home is worth to make sure, again, you sell it quickly and for top dollar. So thank you to those who stuck around to the end, and here it is, my exact strategy that got my client $250K over ask in the first weekend. So this strategy actually proves to be very simple once you have all the things that we already talked about in place and you're ready to go live on the market. So what I usually like to do is, if we can, if not, if we have to go live, that's fine. But I like to have a 1-week preview period to get it on the MLS and actually stir up some hype about it. And sometimes, even in this period, if the demand is so high, we might even have to go live earlier. But the day of the week that I like to go live on is Thursday. And this is totally different than going live on a Monday, because on a Monday, you've got to deal with a weekly work schedule. You have to deal with kids' after-school projects. So if we go live on a Thursday, we have a chance to capture all the buyers over the weekend. So simply enough, going live on a Thursday with a 1-week preview period to the previous Thursday, and then moving forward on Saturday and Sunday, we will do an open house, and then we will collect all offers with a deadline on Monday, and we will give answers on Tuesday, and congratulations, your house is sold. So this strategy creates so much demand, especially in a market like Boulder's, that you'll really see people chomping at the bit, to get at your house and put a bid in on it. So sometimes you might see it drag a little bit. You might not see them come on the first day. A lot of people, especially on the buy side, might wait to that final stroke of noon on Monday to submit their offer to make sure that they're competitive enough. But again, by doing this strategy, by going live on a Thursday, open house on Saturday and Sunday, all offers due by Monday at noon, really creates that demand that will start to drive that price up for you. But again, if all these things are in place, everything from that honey-do list to that marketing prep to making sure that all the websites are done and making sure it's priced right in the beginning, is really going to help you in that competitive market. So again, in short, we go live on a Thursday, open house on Saturday and Sunday, we collect all offers by noon on Monday, and congratulations, your home is under contract on Tuesday. So that's it. That's my exact timing formula to help you sell for top dollar. And make sure to check out my next video where I take a deep dive into all the points that go into how to sell a house in Boulder, Colorado. Thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.